Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to try the new McDonald's McFlurry. It's brownie caramel. If you're new to my channel, it's a combination of review and mukbang. I normally do it in the car, so welcome. And I'm always reading comments and open to trying things that you want me to try, and let's get on to it. So right away I smell cocoa, and to me it smells like Oreo. Literally. It smells like Oreo, like the Oreo McFlurry. I'm not crazy about McFlurries. I like Dairy Queen's ice cream better. Their vanilla ice cream, soft serve. But let's just try it here. It's already melted. I literally just left there. Like literally. Well, they didn't mix it very well. People are saying they had big old chunks of brownies. I don't like getting that. I just tasted the brownie. It's a rather dark chocolate brownie. Obviously, it's not going to be fresh, but it tastes extremely highly processed. McDonald's would expect. To me, it tastes like a burnt brownie. And it almost tastes like it has coffee in it. That's how bitter it is. It's very bitter. Yeah, it's very, very, very bitter. It reminds me of a Little Debbie. Reminds me of a Little Debbie snack and cake brownie. If you was to add some coffee to it and lightly burn it, or just burn it, or coffee, or both. In this case, kind of both. The caramel, girl, I hardly am getting. Where is the caramel? I'm not crazy about the brownie. That's too bitter. I like dark chocolate. Now the caramel was on point. The brownie tastes like a combination of. They didn't hardly give me any caramel. The brownie, like literally, it tastes very bitter, almost burnt, or shall I say burnt, and almost like it has like coffee in it. The caramel is so buttery though. The caramel is on point. Okay. I just tasted the caramel with the brownie together. It's better if you get the caramel with the brownie, because the caramel has a buttery taste. But I've seen a lot of YouTubers have a review on this brownie and they like it. They said it was chewy. Yeah, it's chewy, but that's all they said. I like it. Now, this is mukbang. Oh my god. See, it's that bitter taste again. Their brownie is so bitter and dark. Not good dark chocolate in a good way. You know how some dark chocolate tastes burnt? That's what this tastes like. It tastes like I said before, it tastes like a Little Debbie snack and cake cheap ass brownie that is like highly processed and cheap, and they added some coffee to it and then they burnt it a little bit. That's what it tastes like. I just had some caramel, but as soon as the caramel dissipates, I'm left with the brownie piece, and as soon as I start chewing it, Oh, it's so bitter. I don't like it. So anyway, yeah. If you want to know, ever wondered why this looks like this spoon, this is actually, they mix it. Like, they put this spoon up in the machine, and then it spins the spoon and makes the McFlurry in the cup. For sanitary purposes, they don't have to worry about washing, the thing that mixes it, because it's just the spoon that they give to you. And under the link of the video, there's a certain date coming up. They're actually giving these away for free, which, if it's free, I guess you can try it and you don't have to pay for it. I wouldn't get it again. Or I would just get it with just caramel and no. I like the Oreo better than this. And that's saying a lot, because it's Oreo. But yeah, you know what? I think if I ever get this again, I would just get Oreo and then ask them to add caramel, or get this and trade out the brownie for Oreo, since it already has caramel. Because the caramel is really good. I wish they would give you a lot more. They gave me plenty of brownie, though. I don't like it. But yeah, let me know what else you want me to try. There's some interesting facts I could tell you about why their shake machines are always down. Oh, let me just tell you. So, the company that makes the shake machine for McDonald's has all these codes, and the workers don't know the codes. And the machine has to go into a self-cleaning process, and then has these error messages with these weird codes, and the employees don't know what that means a lot of times, or most of the time. So what they have to do is they have to call a special technician that makes the that works for the company that makes the machine. And these machines, I think they're like $15,000 or $20,000, which is ridiculous. And they send them out. I think they make like $100 an hour for the first hour, and then after that, it's even way more expensive. Or maybe it's 30 minutes. I think it's the first 30 minutes or 20 minutes, and then anything after that, it's astronomical to come and fix the machine. A lot of times, it's just reset those codes, and a lot of times, and I know all this not because I never worked at McDonald's, but I saw this online, and you can too. It's interesting. The machine like self-cleans itself, and from what I understand, sometimes when the hopper on the top is too full, it does something, and it creates error messages, because when the machine goes into self-cleaning, it has to go to a certain temperature to kill the bacteria, and if it's off by like 1 degree, it can easily have an error message. And so that's an interesting fact, because if you're a franchise owner at McDonald's, you're pretty much forced to have to buy these $15,000, $20,000 whatever machines, and then you're stuck when it breaks to have to call someone to fix it. So that's an interesting little tidbit there. But yeah, I'm from Texas. I'm about ready to go into my Burger King drive-thru and try their new spicy chicken sandwich. But yeah, this McFlurry. There's a lot of cars already in this parking lot here at Burger King. So, ooh, look at that. Look at my windows back there. You see those windows? It's like, it reminds me of the movie The Mist. They have I liked it. The show on Netflix, it's The Mist. I don't know if there's 2 seasons, or I think there might be 1. I think there's 2. I think there's 2 seasons. I'm excited for 3. But yeah, the windows back there, it reminds me of The Mist. But yeah, I don't recommend it, and that's a little information on the I told you about this, how that's goes in there and mixes that, and then I'll have to clean this. They use the same thing and give it to the person that orders it. In this shake machine. I've never worked at McDonald's. I did work fast food, but not McDonald's. But yeah, I'm about ready to do that. Oh, I'll tell you about a good movie. I saw on Hulu. This movie is so good, and it's called Inside. Oh my goodness! If you like suspenseful movies, wow. This lady is pregnant, and she's in a car accident with her husband. He passes, and then she's in her house, alone, and this lady comes to the front door, and she was like, oh, I need to come here and use your phone, my car's broke down. And she doesn't let her in, and her porch light doesn't work. She can't even see the lady. It's really dark and it's kind of airy. Well, that lady gets into her house and she wants that lady's baby, and she will do anything to get her baby because she's still pregnant. She hasn't given birth yet. Man, you talk about, and no, I haven't given away the movie. You talk about, because that's like at the very beginning, you'll know everything I just told you is at the beginning of the movie. So I didn't really give anything away. It starts off quick. It's not one of those long drawn out movies, like takes forever to start just getting suspenseful. It starts right away. But the thing that she's willing to do to get that baby, and the fight that she's willing to take on, and the suspense, and then the real reason why, who is that woman? Why she want that lady's baby? You'll find out, And that movie, I saw it on Hulu the other day. It's really good. I want to see another movie that was recommended to me, and I believe it's called 10 by 10 or 10 times 10, 10x10. And I think it's about some guy that gets this lady, and he looks like the bad guy, but then I guess she has some past bad stuff that she did on why he wanted to capture her, and something about, I don't know, I think maybe had something to do with his daughter or something. I don't know. If you've seen that movie, let me know in the comments. And if you watch Inside after you see this, let me know if you liked it or not, so I can prove to the people that I do not have a bad taste in movie. But speaking of movies, Inside on Hulu's good. I don't know if y'all know this, but Disney owns Hulu. So that's stock that you might want to, think about getting into. And speaking of stock, Facebook stock it's went up a lot, because Facebook, see, I'm just turning this into it's how long? 12 minutes, and I'm already talking about electronics, because that's what I love about electronics. So maybe I should make this electronic channel. But yeah, what was I saying? Facebook, who doesn't use Facebook? And now they have the Oculus Quest and Quest 2, which is a VR system that they make. So every time you buy it, Facebook makes money. And the games that you buy on it, Facebook makes money. So Facebook right here is making the money. But yeah, speaking of which, I have some stock in Google. I don't think they're going anywhere soon either. Facebook, Google, Apple. Everyone's complaining about the new iMacs. They're ugly. I'm not going to lie. And the white bezel. Who wants white bezel? Black is better, I think. But I believe it's a 24, 25 inch. I think they're going to come out with a 27 inch, and I'm hoping that I'll have a black bezel. Unless, of course, they do one of those, well, you'll have to get the Pro model to get the black bezel and then charge an astronomical price. But speaking of Apple, they invented the M1 chip, and there's chip shortages out there. And with cryptocurrency and people buying a lot of computers, to mine the cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, so forth and so on. And if you want to know about that, I'll leave a link below my video. You can get some free stock in Bitcoin and stuff. I'll leave a whole bunch of links below the video if you use my referral codes. But anyway, my point is this. Apple came out with their own silicone, whatever, the M1 chip and the M2, whatever, also. That's coming out soon. I still believe in Apple. I think it's a good company to put your stock into because they make their own chip, they don't have to pay someone else to do it. And now with chip shortages as they are, and that more and more people are going to start mining cryptocurrency, there's even going to be more chip shortages, and that's going to drive the price up even more for chips. Apple is thinking ahead. But do I like their new iMacs? No. Apple's a revolutionary company. Maybe they just wanted to shock the public. I mean, they have done that in the past, and sometimes it didn't work. But yeah, that's my little spill on that. I probably should save some of my electronic wisdom for another video. You're probably thinking, why is this guy talking about electronics? I thought this was a food review. Well, it's a food review in mukbang. How about that? So, that's my review. I'm about ready to go to Burger King. Look at those windows, though. I'm serious. It's like I'm in the mist. Do you like my shirt? I actually got this at a thrift store. Do I talk like an auctioneer? Maybe I talk too fast. And I think it's Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know. But I've had more compliment on this shirt, which was insanely cheap. I might have gotten it for free. or maybe it was like 50 cents or something. I don't even know. It was cheap. And then I've done a lot of my shirts I've actually paid, good money for. But yeah, it's a pretty crappy day today. My pains were pretty bad today, and my depression's been really bad, and I'm trying to hold back my tears. But I had to take extra pain pills today, and I'm just thankful that my pain is finally not as bad, because it was pretty bad. I'm not supposed to take Advil because the doctor thinks that I have an ulcer, but I went ahead and took one Advil and some other medicine. I probably wouldn't. Well, maybe I should probably share this on another video. But I'm pretty grateful right now that my pain is not nearly what it was earlier today. It was pretty bad. I just wanted to stay in bed. And then with it being, it's not very bright outside. My house is always dark anyway, but maybe I'll talk about that another time. But, well, if you stayed this long, thank you. Obviously, I guess I'm interesting. And for those that, that's why I did the review at the beginning of the video. So that way I kind of got out of the way, and then I go into the spill of mukbang, for people that care. But, I cannot get over the fact that this just tastes like cheap Little Debbie snack and cake brownie with added espresso and or burnt or both. I don't recommend it. And now I'm going to go. And until next time, please comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you want me to talk about or food review you want me to try.